Hello and welcome to the classroom. This is Super Sue. Are you Super Sue today? Well, today H is for heroes. So Sue wants to be a hero. Maybe you have a hero costume you'd like to wear during our class today. Well, Super Sue, why don't you send some super kisses to our friends and then you fly back to your seat because it's time for us to do our job. We've got to feed Fred. Here you go, Fred. Well, now that we've taken care of our pet fish, let's turn around and see what day it is. The month is December. Let's use our stick, our peppermint stick, to do our calendar time. December is the month, and how are we going to count? We are going to fly like superheroes. So stretch out your arms and then move them back and forth like this, like you're flying. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Today is December 20th. Can you say December 20th? If you want to know what day of the week it is, go up to the top. It starts with W. So what day could it be? Wednesday. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Well, it is time to look outside the window and see what your weather is like for today. Is your weather sunny, cloudy, windy, rainy? What's your weather like today? Maybe it's snowy. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is out today. It is out today. Well, let's dress Weather Bear. We're going to put on some pants for Weather Bear and a shirt and a coat and a hat. And what's the season? It's fall, but did you know that today's the last day of fall? Tomorrow, on Thursday, will be the first day of winter. Well, that was our calendar time, and now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter H. Letter H is for heroes. Do you have a letter H in your name? If your name has letter H, stand up. I have a letter H. If your name has letter H, stand up. If your name has letter H, if your name has letter H, if your name has letter H, stand up. Well, H is for heroes, and I decorated my H to look kind of like a hero with some hero symbols. If you have hero stickers, that would be awesome. But if not, you could put some swirls and some hashtag symbols and lightning bolts and arrows. This is a little cape, and this word is P-O-W, pow. So decorate your letter H like superhero symbols today. Now that we can recognize this letter, we'll practice writing it. And to write a letter H, all you have to do is make 2 lines side by side, and then make a line to connect them in the middle. So it's down, down, and then across. Will you practice writing the big letter H? We call the big H uppercase. The uppercase H looks like this. Line, line, across. Line, line, and across. So straight down, and then across the middle. Down, down, across. That's how you make the big uppercase H. Now here's the lowercase h. It has a line also, but then it hops over. It looks like a number 1, and then you hop 1 time. 1 hop. Let's try to make the lowercase h. 1 hop. 1 hop. Do you want to try? First, make a line that comes down like number 1, and then hop over. 1 hop. 1 hop. 1 hop. Well, I can't wait to cheer for you. I know you're doing a great job. And here is a sticker for your good handwriting paper. Well, now we know how to recognize letter H. We know how to write H. So next we're going to talk about the sound that H makes. H makes the sound like air, like breathing, maybe after you've been running hard. Let's do that right now. Let's stand up and let's run. And then we're going to stop and listen and see how we're breathing. Are you ready? I'm going to set a timer. Get set. Get ready. Run, run, everyone. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. You can run around the room, or you can run in place like me. Run. Timer's ticking. Keep running. Run, run, run. Run like the Flash. Super fast. Good job. Almost there. Run. We're getting close. A little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can sit down. Whoa, that was a lot of running. Let's listen to how we're breathing. That was hard work. And that is the sound that letter H makes. It sounds like you've been breathing hard after running. So let's take that sound and let's use it for blending. If you're not ready for blending, then you just focus on the letter sound. What does H say? Who can tell me what the vowels are? Do you want to sing the vowel song with me? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, we're going to put letter H in the front, and we're going to blend these sounds together. We know what letter H sounds like. We just practice it. H says, and letter A says, as in achoo. Ha, ha. Let's put a letter T at the end. Let me show you how easy reading is. Hat, 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 hat. hat. Let's do it again. Let's do H-E this time. E, he, he, like your head. All right, let's do the next one. H-I. E, he, he. Let's put that same letter T at the end, and let's see if you can read this word. This is he, and T says T. Hit, 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 like hit the ball. All right, let's do the next one. H and O. Ah, ha, ha. You can put the same letter T at the end and read another word. Hot, hot, hot. Let's do the last one, H and U. Ha, ha. Let's put yesterday's letter G right here. See if you can read this word. Hug, hug, hug. You did a great job today, blending and reading. That was our letter time, but we're not finished with our sight words. We need to do those next. So, who can remember what this word is? This word is it. It. What's this word? Is. What's this word? When A is by itself and it's used as a word in a sentence, we usually say You can say A, that's okay, but we just usually say It is a. Well, let's read our letter H book. Everything on this page starts with letter H. My H book. It is a, and what is it? House. It is a house. Let's keep reading. It is a heart. Heart. Last one. It is a hat. It is a hat. Very good job. You did a great job reading. It is a house. It is a heart. It is a hat. Well, it is time for math. And for math today, we're going to be counting superheroes. Let's take a look right here. How many superheroes can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find and color number 8. There are 8 superheroes here. Okay, let's do the next one. How many superheroes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's find and color number 6. There it is, 6. Okay, next. How many superheroes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find number 5 and color it. Here's 5 in the middle. 5 superheroes. Now how many superheroes? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Let's find number 3 and let's color it. Okay, I'm ready to count more superheroes. How many can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find number 5. There it is in the middle. Okay, once more, we need to count these superheroes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 4. It's the first one. Well, you did a super job counting all those superheroes. It's time for us to go over to science, and we have a fun science activity. And you might be surprised at the superhero that's over there waiting for us. Do you recognize this? It's Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear can fly. See the wings? But can he float? Let's find out. Oh, he definitely cannot float. That is not one of his superpowers. But we're going to try to see if we can make Buzz float. So first I have this balloon. And I'm going to tuck this balloon right here in Buzz's arm. And let's see if this balloon will help Buzz to float. Ready? Here we go. Look, the balloon helps Buzz float. I'm going to teach you a new science word. It's called buoyancy. Buoyancy is how well an object floats. And now we've helped Buzz to be buoyant. Now he can float. Let's try something else. Let's try another idea. So I have this pool noodle, or it's a piece of a pool noodle that I cut. Let's put this around Buzz and see if it'll help him to be buoyant. Let's see if he will float. Okay. Look, Buzz can float. Look at him go. Okay, I have one more thing we'll try. So this is the lid from a cup that you might get at a restaurant. So I'm going to see if we can put this in the water, and we'll put Buzz on top and see if it helps him to be buoyant. It does. Look at Buzz. He's floating. He looks very relaxed. So today we learned about buoyancy. That just means how well an object floats. We helped Buzz Lightyear to become buoyant. So that was our science activity for today. And now it's time for art. Okay, for art today, we're going to make a cityscape for our superheroes. Superheroes usually save the city. So I'm just making all these little swirls and lines. I just want this to look like a really cool and colorful background. Oh, that's looking really cool. Whenever you see superheroes, you usually see lots of color. Okay, so this is going to be our background. And now we're going to put some buildings, some tall buildings. I just cut out some big tall buildings from black construction paper, and I'll glue those right here. There we go. And now I'm going to put some windows, and I cut out colorful rectangles for the windows. And I'm just going to glue those on. You can decorate yours however you want. Okay, so there you have it. We have some big buildings now. And then also, I sent along some little superhero coloring images that you could cut out, and you could glue those here on the top. The superheroes are ready to defend the city. That is our art project for today. For story time today, we're going to read Pete the Cat, Super Pete. Pete the Cat, Super Pete by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the cat is out for a walk. Pete listens to the owls. He listens to the frogs. Just then, Pete hears a beep. It's not coming from outside. It's coming from his watch. Beep, beep, beep. Pete races home. It is time for Pete the cat to become Super Pete. Pete presses a button in his room. The wall slides away. Pete sees a set of steps. Down, down, down he goes. Pete steps into his lair. It is full of groovy things to help him fight crime. Pete the cat puts on his awesome cat suit. He puts on his cape and his sneakers. Now Super Pete is ready to save the city. Pete sees a flashing light. There is a message on his computer. It is the mayor. "Come quick, Super Pete," the mayor says. "We need your help. There is trouble at the warehouse." Pete pulls a lever. Whoosh! Pete's nifty jet sinks into the lair. Pete hops into the jet. He zips into the air. Super Pete is on his way to save the day. Pete races through the sky. He hits a button. The jet shimmers. The jet disappears. Now the jet is invisible. No one will know Super Pete is coming. Pete hovers over the warehouse. He straps on a parachute. He jumps. Pete lands on the roof. He goes inside the warehouse. It is dark. He cannot see. Pete puts on his night vision goggles. He sees two bad guys. They are carrying a box. Pete picks up a rock. He puts it in a slingshot. The rock hits the box. The bad guys drop the box. They climb out a window. Pete races to the window. The bad guys have a boat. They're getting away. Pete pushes a button on his cat suit. His sneakers turn to flippers. A mask closes over his face. Pete jumps into the water. He swims after the bad guys. Pete takes a rope. He takes a rope from his pocket and twirls it over his head. Pete aims. He throws. The rope catches the boat. Pete pulls himself along the rope. Pete climbs into the bad guy's boat. He ties up the bad guys. Pete pushes a button on his watch. His jet appears above him. Pete pulls the bad guys into his jet. Pete brings the bad guys to the mayor. Super Pete has saved the day. The end. Oh, that was fun. Well, H was for heroes today. And superhero Sue and I would love to say goodbye. Have a great rest of your day and join us tomorrow for more learning fun. Goodbye, everyone.